What's good, y'all? Y'all is in with Quari, you feel me? And in today's video, I got a little massage video for y'all, chair massage video. Um, I was working on my brother, you feel me? He's a athlete, so I was trying to get his traps right because he been working on his traps crazy lately. So they were mad tight. You can see I'm trying to break through his traps, just trying to oil it and just warm up the tissue. See, I'm just doing a little bit of effleurage, petrissage. I'm just warming up the traps, the shoulders. Cause man, this man's is tight. It's thick as man. It's got some thick fascia, some thick muscles, some thick skin. So I'm just trying to warm up the whole area. Just using some effleurage and some petrissage just to knead through a little bit, try to break through some tissue. And we did that for about like most of the session. Honestly, it was about a 20-minute session. I got what I could done in this session. I was just trying to focus on his traps, his back, a little bit of glutes. You'll see later on in the video, his lats and a little bit of arms. Don't mind my cousin. She was just walking past. But right now I'm just going in with the elbow on the upper traps just to, cause with my fingers and my hand strength, it's not getting deep enough for him. So I had to use my elbow. Whenever you don't have like strong hands or anything, you can use your elbows, wrists, arm, forearms. That's recommended when you feel like you can't get a deep enough tension or deep enough pressure on whoever you're working on. And so right now I'm just going around the traps, going around the scapula, just trying to break through the tissue, and just going down the same trap, the scapula and his rhomboids, and yeah, just trying to break through his tension. I felt a couple knots going, not gonna lie, going through his body. Just trying to go over that area just to break down those adhesions. So you can see I'm just going over the same spots over and over again, trying to just stretch out his arms and his body, because man, he's tight. As much stretching as he does on his own, he needs assistant stretching. And that's not just him. Anybody that's an athlete or does anything, they need assisted stretching on top of the stretching that you do on your own. And so I'm just trying to break through the lats, the scapula, because he told me that his lats was very tight. And so I was just trying to scrape down and break through those adhesions. And so you can see, as I'm trying to get deeper into the fascia, that I don't have to go super deep using my elbow, but I still have to put some force behind that. And so you can see, as I let go, have him release that, I want to do some rocking so that he can just relax that muscle, so I can just work it out. Sorry for covering the camera. I was just trying to warm up my hands, because my hands was mad slippery. I was like, bro, notice I'm in front of the camera trying to show you guys what I'm working on. Just working out that lats, those scapulas, those the topper, the superficial top layers of the muscle, because he's a tough dude, so it's gonna be tough breaking down those muscles. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of this isn't cupping, but this is more percussion, just to beat through, just give him some rhythmic taps, just to help me in my process, because like I'm not really beating him super crazy, but I'm beating him enough to where I feel like it's breaking down the tissue and just tenderizing him, if that makes sense. Like Hey yo. But yeah, for the most part, just trying to work out these kinks that he wasn't able to just reach out on his own, and just yeah, just trying to go back to the traps, just work through and break through that tissue. And for the most part of the session, that's really what this session was, just to introduce, like, show you guys how I would um break down or work on the low back and the back and the arms during a chair massage. My chair massages range from about 10 to 20 minutes, depending on who I'm working on, what they want focused on, or what they want during the session. And in today's session, I just wanted to make sure my brother got his traps right, because he said that his neck has been stiff for the past couple of days. So I just wanted to show him some love. You feel me? And so everything that you do on one side, you want to make sure that you do on the other. I don't know if I did a great job of that today, but yeah, anything that you try to do on one side, try to make sure you do on the other side, just so that the client can feel balanced. Anybody that you're working on can feel balanced after the session. You see, I'm just trying to knead through the traps, because that's really where he wanted me to focus on. But I was just working on everything else just to get him that full feeling, that full, like, it wasn't just me just picking at the traps. And so I'm just adding a little bit more oil. Was telling him, my brother, there's some chamomile lavender oil that I got, I ordered from Amazon. If you guys want the link to that, I'll be sure to drop that in the bio. But that's only if you guys want it. And yeah, just warming up the other side, just trying to make sure that I'm not, because I did add a little too much oil, so that's why you see me using my forearm, trying to just spread down that oil across evenly, and so it's not nothing too runny or too slippery for me to get deep into his tissue. Because that was another thing, like, because he was I wouldn't say dry, but because I didn't have any lubrication on my hands, and because he's bigger than me, it's kind of tough for me to get good grips. But he sure enjoyed the session. I'm just going through again on the other side, just going down the his scaps, or not his scapula, but his spine up. I'm back up at his shoulders, just working on that scapula and then traps. I know I'm saying traps a lot, but it's the shoulders. And so the yeah, right there, I'm just working on the mid back, just going up and down, just trying to get some flow going for him. And you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can hear in the video, but he's enjoying the session, even though it's painful. But he said it's that good pain. So good pain, bad pain, or anything good is always good. You feel me? If he would have been like, nah, this is crazy, then I would have stopped what I was doing and readjusted and just went about it a little differently. But because he enjoyed the session, I was able to apply the pressure that I needed to do and do what I needed to, and he was just happy for the ride. So I appreciate my brother for being my client for today. And yeah, so you guys can't really see, but I'm just working on the lats on the other side, just trying to stretch out that lat on the other side. And I'm doing a little bit of range of motion with his shoulder, because he is an athlete. So I just wanted to make sure that he can, I'm stretching out, I'm doing my part in his rehab and his recovery. So not that he's injured, but just on his rest day, just helping him do his stretching and do my part. And so you see me just going over that, and you'll see me just continue to go over that. And yeah, I'm just trying to break through all these adhesions that he has in his head, like not in his head, but just that he has throughout his back and shoulders. See, I'm just doing some circular motions just to break through that scapula area, because man, he had some tension throughout there. So I'm just trying to make sure I can get through and make sure that I'm releasing that a little bit. And I wasn't able to get all of it out through this first session today, but I told him that once he comes back to me more often, or as I work at him more often, then I'll be able to we'll be able to break down more of those tissues and those adhesions. So it should be smooth going forward. But right now I'm just working on that mid back, just doing some
I was gonna say you don't respond.
what is that called? It has a name, but I like to have my own spin to it. It's just
I got it lock in.
what is it called?
I'm chilling.
I can't think of the name right now, but that's good for just helping me just give him like you guys give him some I don't know how to explain it, but anywho, we're gonna go past that. Right now I'm just doing some rocking on the hips, some compressions on the hips, just to he said that his hips were tight, so I was just trying to do a little just to relieve some tension, just to see what I could feel in the hips. And right there, he was just saying, "Well, I ain't never seen you do that before." That was so funny to me. But yeah, I was just trying to do my part.
Especially because you know you used to be in touch with me.
Right, that's what
This is expect a lot more of these types of videos from me, because man, why not? You know? But yeah, I was just trying to work out that low back area. He was struggling with his hips, so in next session I'm either I'll be sure to for him highlight that next time. And yeah, I'm just doing that on both sides, making sure I'm working out both sides on the on his body, just to make sure he's balanced. And then just going back up, just making sure that I'm thorough in my approach. And yeah, that was really most of it.
Well, I'm just now listening to Kanye's gospel album.
The Jesus is King?
Yeah.
Right there, I'm just doing a little bit of gliding. It wasn't anything too crazy. It's just some gliding, some light gliding, or deeper gliding. I was using the palms of my hands just to get deeper access, because my fingertips they aren't strong enough to get through his superficial tissue. So I use a harder surface just to break through those underlying fascia surfaces, and so that's really what that is. And then I might be doing cupping right here. Yeah, I'm doing some cupping just to finish off and round off everything. I had some extra time, so I was just making sure that I stretched them out at the end, and that's really what you guys are gonna see after this. Yeah, just cupping, just making sure that every area is just getting that flow. And then I'll go back at the neck just to release all the tension that's going back up to the neck, and then I go do cupping again just to add some more flow throughout the body. And this helps just give some air, get some helps with the flow of his blood flow, his circulation. It's really good for circulation flow and any restrictions that he may feel like that he can't, or like not clots, but adhesions or trigger points that he may be having. It'll balance it out. And so right now I'm just working out that I just had him stretch out his back. Had him put his hands to his head so I could stretch out his shoulders, his low back, his whole back. And then yeah, that was really it. That was most of the session, and I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a little bit of something that you guys can apply to yourselves or anybody else. I wouldn't recommend that you say that you're certified to do this unless you are certified. Then by all means, I hope that you was able to learn something. But yeah, I was just stretching him out. He looked pretty relaxed after the session. Was able to have a little bit more freedom than he was about 20 minutes prior. And yeah, just have him put his arms up and around just to, cause he's a tight guy, and so I'm just trying to have him extend his range of motion just a little bit and just have a little bit more freedom in his stretches. So um, that was really it. That was really it. And yeah, just open him up, opening up, open it up. Just trying to get him to relax, cause it'd be hard to relax. I know people have desk jobs and they carry a lot of weight or they lift a lot of weight, so their body isn't used to just relaxing. And so I was just trying to get him to relax. And like I said earlier, it's not all gonna be solved in one session, but with continuous work, either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, whatever fits in your schedule or whatever works for you. Just try to get that work in as much as possible, and that'll you should see progress in whatever goal you're trying to do. And if you like what I did and you would like to book a session with me, I will have my information down in the description below, where you can follow me, find me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere that you may find this. I'm gonna have it all linked down in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a little bit of something. Was able to enjoy my.
They're definitely more relaxed than what they were.
Yeah.
I still feel some tension, but it's not
As bad as it was.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta just do it more often, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But
pretty loose, like.
Alright, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
And then that'll be all for today's video. And then yeah.